meeting you people before the show and stuff that we're probably a lot alike. Except that I probably have less money than just about everybody here. I had to get up this morning and work. I got to get up tomorrow and work. I think that should be the norm for a lot of people in bands. I think Bob Dylan would probably be less annoying if he's out there digging dishes. And I'm not broke. It's not my fault that I'm broke. Okay? I did not invest money in NFTs being sold by Jimmy Fallon and Power Hill. This was a thing that actually happened, and nobody remembers it because of all the shit that happened in between there. I am not kidding. It really happened. They were selling NFTs of apes and shit for like 250 grand. I'm like, somebody lost a lot of money on that. I don't want to use the term pump and dump because that's a movie that I was in. If you have a Tor browser, you can watch it on the deep web. But because I feel that we are all a lot alike, and I am very close to the ocean, I don't have to tell you this. I'm going to say it, but this is not for all of you, because sometimes people film these little rants of mine. This is for some other people. People, don't try to ride a shark. Now, you would think, okay, you would think that's common sense, right? Like don't put your face on a hot plate. But no, there are a bunch of influencers who have been riding sharks. Somebody saw a 20-foot long, 6,000-pound apex predator and thought, I'm going to get on that. And my problem here is that these influencers are the sort of people who go to Coachella, which means some of those sharks are going to get chlamydia. And there's going to be a chlamydia outbreak in sharks. And a lot of marine biologists will wonder why. And they'll go back. So I don't have to tell you this, but if you're a lot like me, you probably sort of often wind up explaining simple shit to people. For example, I had to tell a grown adult that the ancient Egyptians did not have helicopters and submarines. Which, I want to say, seems like common sense, right? No, it wasn't. And I was like, anyway, are you sure? Yes, I'm pretty sure. At no point do we have anything written by a pharaoh saying, yeah, well, we took the helicopter over to the Temple of Bass today, but we took the submarine home. That was nice. No. And yet I meet adults who believe this. I know a lot about ancient Egypt because of King Akhenaten. Anybody know who King Akhenaten was? He was King Tutankhamun's father, that's right. Okay, and the reason I know about him was because he invented monotheism. And my dad, every day when I was young, would see me sitting on the TV, sitting on the chair, or sometimes sitting on TV. Sometimes I'd be sitting on the chair watching TV, sitting on the sofa watching TV. Sometimes I'd be sitting on the sofa sitting on the TV watching the sofa, like the sofa was the TV. And then I would start imagining I saw a 17th century floppy standee in the audience. But my father would come in, and my father would say, did you mow what did you do today? And I'd say, watching TV, Dad. And my dad would say, you know, King Akhenaten, he invented monotheism. What the fuck have you done? And I grew up feeling really bad. I was like, oh, got a good amount of people in this club, but I mean, King Akhenaten still had my ass beat. But the great thing about King Akhenaten, and Joe, you will be fascinated by this, he did not have a submarine. He did not have a helicopter. King Akhenaten had a car.
Oh, yeah!
No way!
It's a
What kind of car?
King Akhenaten had a bitchin' Camero.